Assalamu alaikum, brother and sister. American convert story, research on hijab, leads Ashley to embrace Islam. Many stories of converts come from a number of women in Western countries, one of which is the United States. Like the story of Ashley, a beautiful woman who converted to Islam because of her research on World Hijab Day. Ashley grew up in Arkansas, United States, which is a southern state in the Bible Belt region with a very large Christian population, and the area is predominantly white and does not learn much about other religions or cultures. In a video uploaded on October 14, 2020 on the IMCID channel, Ashley tells the story of her journey to becoming a Muslim. What is her story like? Let's read this article until the end. Ashley said she started to learn about Islam while she was in college. She was faced with different cultures, even with people who wear the hijab and are of color. At one time, he participated in a mentoring program, where all the students were put together in a large classroom containing both American and international students. Ashley tried to feel the new atmosphere in the classroom and looked around the room. Then his gaze fell on two hijab-wearing girls from Saudi Arabia, until finally they became good friends for 2 years after Ashley believed that the girl was his partner. During their friendship, Ashley and her friend never talked much about religion. She had asked some questions, but the topic of religion was never a serious conversation for the two of them. The unexpected happened when Ashley was with the two girls, and someone looked at her strangely. Ashley always wanted to defend her. We went out to eat together. I remember someone staring at her, and I always wanted to defend her, and always wanted to be there for her, Ashley said. At one time, they had to separate because of their graduation, and in the end, the two girls had to return to their origins. The following year, in January, Ashley entered graduate school, which almost coincided with World Hijab Day, precisely on February 1st every year. Without thinking twice, Ashley immediately decided to take research on World Hijab Day. Since then, Ashley first tried wearing a hijab by watching a tutorial on YouTube, until she was amazed by her own appearance. I remember when I was reaching for the doorknob to leave my apartment. I felt hesitant when I never had any hesitation before, Ashley said. He doubted it because he was aware of his previous appearance and could not imagine how the surrounding community would respond to what Ashley did. Since then, I've been conscious about things like my clothes and my hair, and I don't know how I would have been treated if I were the person I am today, Ashley said. But I try to prepare myself for whatever comes my way, he added. Some of Ashley's relatives and people around her at the time questioned what she was doing, but Ashley was able to answer them wisely. "Oh, I hope to learn more and hopefully be able to participate in Hijab Day too," Ashley replied. Since then, Ashley felt that her days were much better, especially when she posted herself on social media and received positive support from Muslims. Then as time went by, Ashley jumped right into doing research on World Hijab Day by attending their events and gathering with the hijab community. She did all of that, of course, by respecting it by wearing the hijab. Until finally he felt many changes that occurred during his research. "I found them, and so much happened. I learned so much, and I just really took to it," Ashley said. "Initially, I just wanted to be a good supporter, and that was my goal all along. But I really fell in love with this religion," he added. Many Muslims came to greet and approach Ashley because Ashley has a Christian background and is known to be in the mosque and wears a hijab. Until someone asked her, "Why are you hesitant?" Ashley replied, "I don't really know what's holding me back. It's just me fighting within myself. My family is not Muslim. It's a pretty big life change. But I feel such a change now, a peace that I've never felt before," Ashley said. It is also known that after conducting the research, Ashley tried to go to church several times, but it was not as beautiful as when she studied Islam, and it always felt like something was missing. Until finally she decided to declare her faith on the last day of the fasting month of Ramadan. There are almost no words to describe how amazing this is. It's all just amazing, and I'm so thankful that God has blessed me so wonderfully, and I wouldn't change a thing," Ashley concluded. "I converted to Islam in June 2019, so until today, Alhamdulillah, it has been more than a year. It has been quite a journey, and for some people it seems like my journey was only a month, but in my opinion, it probably started when I was in college," he said again. Ramadan 1442 H 2021. M is Ashley Pearson Khan's second Ramadan fasting. The beautiful woman from Arkansas, United States, decided to embrace Islam on June 2, 2019. Quoted from Deepening, Ashley revealed the story of her journey to becoming a convert on the YouTube account of Trifty Korota Aini, who is the representative of World Hijab Day from Indonesia. Ashley admitted that she was able to carry out her second Ramadan fast this year very well. This year's Ramadan has been very good. There were a few times when I didn't drink or eat at all. It was harder then. But overall, everything went well, he said. He said that the fasting time in Arkansas, United States, is quite long. I usually wake up at 03 Ozao or 04 Zaos in the morning to eat, and I have time to prepare food and eat. Usually I sleep again. Breaking the fast is usually around 20 Saos, he said. Ashley admitted that she sometimes forgets that she is fasting. I try not to walk to the kitchen. I also try to avoid drinking water. Because I'm worried about drinking accidentally. Because I don't remember, forgetting that I'm fasting, she said. In order not to remember thirst and hunger, Ashley tries to keep herself busy and active. I often think about it. I often get hungry at 11 Tosai and at 14 Tiar I'm even hungrier. Then I'm fine, she said with a laugh. Ashley also shared her experience as a Muslim woman in America. America is a big country. It will be different depending on where you go. So, where I live, there is a Muslim population, but in the South, you will rarely meet Muslims, she explained. Ashley's residential area also has a certain area where there are Muslims. When she goes to the supermarket, there are some women who stare at her because they see her wearing a hijab, because they have never seen a woman wearing a hijab or anything like that. Becoming a Muslim 2019. Ashley decided to convert to Islam in July 2019. It started when one day she went to her campus and saw an announcement about a program for American students with international students. I thought it was really cool, a fun experience and meeting new people, learning something and teaching them something. It's a mentorship program where you just talk to them once a week. You can email and meet, he added. When Ashley joined the program, she looked around and there were 2 women wearing hijab. Ashley got to know the woman who was a master's student from Saudi Arabia. I often talked about religion and learned a lot from him. During the 2 years with him, I often asked many things, he continued. Based on the chat with the Saudi Arabian master's student, Ashley was then interested in attending the World Hijab Day event held every February 1st. She also wanted to know about the hijab. She watched YouTube and took a scarf from the closet. I practice wearing a scarf as a hijab. When wearing a hijab, I try to wear it neatly. I have never felt hesitant before, she continued. Ashley then tried wearing the hijab when going to campus, and she had prepared herself for all possibilities, like getting stares from her campus and her workplace. They asked me and even wanted to join the World Hijab Day movement. I posted it on social media and got a positive response, especially from other Muslims. They really appreciated it, he said. After that, Ashley did research on World Hijab Day. She admitted that she wanted to be its ambassador. That wish came true in 2017. Ashley at that time attended several events and wore the hijab, even though she was not yet a Muslima. In 2018, I wanted to hold my own event on campus and found out that Islam is widely misunderstood by the public. The members of the mosque on campus helped me, Ashley said. Ashley made a movement to wear a scarf or head covering in commemoration of World Hijab Day. She did a hijab challenge for 30 days during the month of Ramadan. I finally decided to do the challenge. I let my co-workers know that I wear the hijab, she said. Ashley also tried to learn about how to pray, read the Quran, wake up for suhoor, listen to stories, learn about Islam, and listen to Islamic podcasts. I learned more and I wanted to dive deeper. And eventually I fell in love with this religion. Some people were surprised when they found out I was not Muslim, but I had worn the hijab, she recalled. At that time, someone asked him what made him hesitate. He also thought that his decision was a big change in his life. I felt a peace that I had never felt before. Then I decided to take the Shahada at the end of Ramadan. I can't describe it in words. It was so amazing. I was grateful, and Allah blessed me so much, he said in relief. Challenges of being a Muslim. Converting to Islam in a country with a majority non-Muslim population was certainly not easy for Ashley Pearson Khan. He also tried to make people around him understand about Islamic culture during the holy month of Ramadan, what is fasting, and others. When she is in the work environment, Ashley's friends usually invite her to lunch. At that moment, she usually has to explain the teachings of Islam during Ramadan. Restaurants are opening up, people are asking me out to eat, and I can't do that. It's a little challenging. I'm thankful the weather isn't getting hotter, because it would be more challenging if it was hot, he said with a laugh.